Hello, you manky...
to play the game of life and death.
You manky shitwipes, that's what I was going to call you.
Your stake is wagered.
But I
refuse none who come here. Yet, I say, turn back.
Alright, well, just be quiet for a minute, because I'm trying to speak to the lovely children. Hello, it just started, so now I've got to deal with that. Hello, I'm Jim Sterling, and this is Hand of Fate. It's that card game that is some other games as well. Now, I don't normally do things like Hearthstone and all of that, because, I mean, it's not particularly my bag. I like card games and stuff, but it's not something I consider myself immensely knowledgeable enough on. Certainly not enough to do an entertaining video. You know, I speak about certain genres I don't do because I don't feel they make entertaining videos. However, this one looked like it had enough weirdness to it to where it might work. So anyway, let's just get on with it. Go on, put your cards down, you show off.
One lives and one dies.
What?
Let us see what you are made of.
You never told me I was going to die. Oh, God. It's Jack of Dust.
Here is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me.
Alright, so he can become enraged, he does unblockable attacks, and his followers can steal gold. So that's Jack of Dust. What a prick. Alright, we can all do that with cards. What a fucking show off!
Let the cards fall where they may. We begin.
Okay, well, I can only do that. Twisted Canyon, innit?
That first moment, that glinting weapon, the call to action, to adventure. Truly, there is nothing like it.
Did you realise we're just ghost dogging it here, right? It's when two people play like an RPG, like if it was D&D or a White Wolf game, and it's just the storyteller, games master, dungeon master, and one player. Very awkward. It's called ghost dogging, and I feel like we're in that situation, because I always imagine if you were to be in that awkward situation, there would be like a candle on the table, and I always imagine it like the two players are cross-legged on the floor, too close together, like they are sat too near each other for either one of them to be comfortable. So I feel outside of my comfort zone with this whole situation. I don't know who this man is. He's playing with jewels on his arm while I'm trying to talk to him. Anyway, you see a weapon glinting in the sunlight lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. Oh god, it's like one of those fighting fantasy books now. Brilliant. Fucking wall like a fire-top mountain up in this shit. The walls of the canyon are covered with thick vines, perfect for climbing. So I'm going to climb down and retrieve the weapon, obviously, anyway. Oh no.
Choose from these options.
That one. Success! We done it. We've done it, guys. Climb down, retrieve the weapon. You make your way down the bottom of the canyon. Hells yes. You retrieve the weapon from the ancient corpse. A sword. Press X button to strike enemies. I'm happy with that. Rusty axe. During combat, press X button to attack. Equipment. What? Yes. I got confused then. I was like, why have I got a rusty axe when it told me I had a sword? But we're swapping the sword. Because I had a rusty axe, which was a load of shit, so...
A moment to savor. That will make you much more effective.
Look at him hamming it up. Anyway, choose your next card. Well, it's got to be that one. The Maiden.
Fair Merith. I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories.
One day in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Merith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? Do you ask for longer life, supplies, or gold? I don't know what any of this means, so I am going to go straight for the gold. Again, as is often customary with the Squeaky Play series of videos, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just started the game and it just started happening at me, so I've gotten gold. It's unlike an adventurer to beg for coin, but very well, if that is your wish. The dealer draws you 3 gold game cards. Good fortune.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Don't you tell me what I am and am not, sunshine. Good fortune. Oh! We're raking it in! Hey! Good stuff. Remember, mortal, that bold heroes make for great ballads, but survivors think twice before meddling in the affairs of gods and monsters. Yes. Okay. Good. Next card. Job's a good one. Oh! Not Mr. Lionel.
I was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception.
Okay. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. Oh, I see this fake moustache on him now. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation. He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments, then sits patiently waiting for your answer. Give him the bread from your plate, give him 20 gold, ask him what he needs, ignore the goblin. Let's see, we've got 7 food, 75 gold. Let's give him the gold. Occasionally losing his place and moving different coins around randomly, he attempts to count the gold you place in front of him. This carries on for a while before he, quite calmly and deliberately, swallows each of the coins one by one. Now, let's see what I have for you. What have we done? Taps his staff on the ground, shield materialises at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles a warm grin that reveals all his chipped and yellow teeth. Your face, oh, that's him. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I? Excellent. Shield.
I cannot expect you to get by without some protection.
Shields with this trait allow the hero to reflect projectiles back at the attacker. This must be performed with precise timing as the projectile draws near. Press Y button to... Okay. Weapons with this trait allow the hero to counter their foes' attacks. Look for the green attack indicators above foes, and then press Y to counter. Okay, sounds good. Cool.
You can now reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive.
Okay. Instantly snatches a pickled onion off your plate and sprints out the tavern door. I like pickled onions. Anyway, next card. Stairs.
Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed.
So you've got to make sure you get food. Take the stairs, yeah. I'm going to take the stairs, aren't I? You embark on the next leg of your adventure. I had no idea the game was like this.
This is what I was looking for. You show some aptitude for the game. Perhaps this will not be as boring as I thought.
Oh no, not Dead Man's Gorge.
I'm sure it's not called Dead Man's Gorge without reason.
That's probably because it's a gorge full of dead men. Belongs to Billy Deadman. Anyway, while crossing the ancient rope bridges of Deadman's Gorge, you hear sounds of movement from below. Oh god, it's an ambush. It's time for a monster card. 2 of Dust. Rum bum 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 hum bum humpadink humpadink. Oh no, it's a little dude. So now it's an action game.
Now counter your opponent's attacks. Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator.
Sounds good to me. You know what? This looks like shit. Right, let's actually make this game look good. Full screen quality simple. Hell, there we go. Oh, right. There we go. Sorry for the game starting off looking like shite. There we go, countering and smacking stuff up. Now the game looks decent, so... He went in the rock. What an idiot. Dead morons, Gorge. You recover what you can from the dead. Oh, that looks so much better. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Equipment. Healing cap.
Increasing the effect of one sort of magic with another. All you need is a channel for power, and it's simple enough.
Anything? Okay. Supplies, get 5 food. Oh, isn't that nice? Armory? What you got? What you got? Damocles.
A classical approach to
Press
dealing
right
with
bumper to
crowds.
throw knives.
Artifacts
Swanky.
provide powerful special abilities to use in combat, but it takes time to ready them.
Oh, okay then.
You can always review your cards here.
So I've got the healing cap on. Got my Damocles going. Cool. Choose your next card. Here we go. A winding trail.
An ambush. Hardly fair, is it?
Suddenly a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. Here we go. Weapons bristle from the trees around you, their wielders' faces obscured by the undergrowth. Give us your gold or die. Attack the cowardly band for daring to threaten you, or give them all your... Well, it's hardly a choice, is it? Here we go. You shout a battle cry and raise your weapon. A spoon! Here we go. The battle beginneth. We'll skip it this time. Okay, yep. I got you, son. Haha! And he's on the ground. Feeling pretty good about that. This game is very cute. I'm enjoying it. Now I see why people kept banging on about it. You search the bodies for loot, the dealer draws you 3 game cards. Explorer's helmet, see.
Small aid to navigation,
Shut up.
but still.
Reveal stairs, encountered upon entering a level, should be encountered, and grants a gold bonus. Would you like to equip the Explorer's helmet? Yeah, why not?
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Yes, I just did that. Question me. I'm going to choose the next card, look. It's a travelling tinker. It's in a shady grove off the beaten trail. That's where we find ourselves a travelling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. What do we do, approach the shop? Yeah. Let's see what we're doing.
If you were wondering why you've been collecting all that gold, you now have your answer. We're starting to get into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards.
See, 11 food. Not too bad. Let's see what they got item-wise. Sword. Value. I've already got one of them. Shield. So that's 10 gold. Maybe. What else is there? Sell items and buy. You know what? I'm just going to get some food. Why not? Get 3 food. And you know what? I will take that axe as well. Why not? Take the axe. It's a little bit of extra damage.
A peasant's weapon, but effective nonetheless.
That's a little bit more effective than the sword, isn't it, mate? Would you like to equip the axe?
Interesting choice.
Don't mind if I do. Now, sell items. We're going to sell the sword. I'm going to keep
Most
the...
fundamental symbol of might for an age.
Yeah, I'm going to keep the cap for a bit because I might want to use it later. Damocles and shield. Okay, I'm happy with everything else. Right, we're out of here. I would like to leave the shop very much, thank you. Uh-oh, not Jack of Dust.
You have reached my first champion. A good man, driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron, I forge my tools. Now we see your metal.
I ain't too
This
worried.
token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Here we go. Jack of Dust. I don't know about any of you people, but I'm quite invested. Okay.
Some enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own counters.
Aha, okay. Let's see, it's struggling to run a little bit, but... Oh god, no. No, okay. I need to... Right now, there. He doesn't really break combos, so you gotta be careful with the dodging, I've worked out. Because if you get overzealous hitting, you won't be able to dodge in time because you can't just stop and roll. Anyway, that was cool.
Down into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained.
We're off to Jack. You receive these new cards. Reveal, Jack of Skulls, Dead King's Hall, Local Peasant, Devil's Choice, which I misread as Chode for a moment, River, Captain of the Guards. Oh god, I'm so excited. You receive these new cards. Medium Armor, Chains of Rage, Mercenary Contract, Medium Armor, Fortitude's Breath, Desperate Measures, and Bandit Attack, Mesa Traps, and Goblins.
Shall we deal again?
Well, why not?
Now you understand the basics, we can begin in earnest. Your hero is returned to his beginning items. Our decks are reset. Welcome to the cabinet, home of the members of my court.
Cool. So, yeah, no real choice but to go with the Jack of Skulls. He's a skeleton man.
Time for you to face my undead army. Meet the Jack of Skulls.
Would you like to use a recommended equipment and encounter deck? For the purposes of the video, so that I'm not tinkering around with cards, we will say yes. Thank you. And that's that then. So I just guess we go back. Start game.
I will add my own cards to the deck. How boring life would be without a little spice.
Okay. Well, he's just made things spicy for us. Good for him. He's going to have to teach me how to do that. I can't even shuffle cards normally. I'm terrible at
Play
it.
for life and death. Prepare yourself.
Consider myself prepared. It is you who must steel yourself, Mr. Glumpy the Hood prick. Right. Reveal. Captain of the Guards.
I always thought it was best to avoid the problems of others. I see you have no such concerns.
Yes. You hear a shout from up ahead and the sounds of battle. Racing forwards, you discover a warrior surrounded by undead. Boom, boom. Stranger, he calls as he throws his weapon to you. Here, take my mace and put an end to these monstrosities. Sounds good to me. Glum. Oh, nice.
It's a lump of iron on a stick. Not terribly subtle.
Alright, mate. I like a good mace. I'm not a subtle person. Equipment with this trait strikes fear into the cold hearts of the undead. They will sustain more damage, may not be resurrected around such holy relics. Yes, I will equip the mace. Don't mind if I do. Now we're going to go bash some skeletons in. Skip that, we know what's going. On guard, fuckboy! Oh, we haven't got a shield, have we? Shit. Wow, this isn't going well. Stop it! Ah! Yeah, smashed him in his stupid skeleton face. Okay, must remember, resets your equipment when you win. So, good work putting them to rest. Keep the mace. We have enough back at Cardcore, he says, slowly standing. We've been hearing reports of undead in our kingdom recently, and I came to investigate. He stops to look around at all the bone fragments, more of them. He has an eye suspect it's under horrible as the brutest minions. Skeletons. This card's token is now yours.
Is yours. Well done.
Good, good. Go up there, see what's going on. Oh, we found the stairs.
Bound once more, seeking the heart of it all.
You turn away from the stairs and keep exploring. Might as well do the floor, eh? Oh, we found Mr. Lionel again.
I'm starting to wonder if you're simply leaving this card in as a quick way to get your hands on a shield.
Yeah, we'll give him some food, I guess. He considers the bread seriously, placing it carefully in his coat pocket, seemingly satisfied. So he takes one food, and then we'll get our shield. Excellent.
A strong left arm is as important as a strong right arm, after all.
Happy with that. The Maiden again.
Given how rarely one encounters the folk, you are fortunate indeed to meet merit.
At this
or perhaps
point,
we are merely cycling around the wheel and dipping into the same memories time and time
there we go.
again.
Look at that, getting food. And now I'm ready to go. Oh, what the hell was... Oh, that was just a thing. Dang, 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 dang.
If you dare.
Oh, I dare.
Many have reached this far. Further, in fact. I do not know if you have what it takes to do better than they did.
Shut up.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
Well, of course I'm going to enter the cave. There's a token in it for me if I win. Oh no.
Now we begin to raise the stakes. The arena itself will fight against you. Beware of
okay, there we go. Oh, this is, you know, it's just a simple case of timing and avoiding, timing and avoiding. Come on. There we go, Cookie. Oh, fuck. Balls. Now I'm panicking. Now it's going wrong. What if I smash them up? Oh, nothing. Hooray! Well, we messed up a little bit, but we got through it, and that's what matters, my friends. There's a token in it. For me, for winning. Had a good fortune, got some gold, yes. Ooh.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
No. You're okay, I'll sell it later.
A little extra health.
No.
But it is only a momentary respite.
That was useful, that was useful. And then we got our token. Shop! Oh, 25 gold. Mind you, things aren't too expensive there. Might as well, can't I'll sell that fucking sword, no. Greetings, wise traveller! Much to show you. Right. Sell items. Get rid of the sword. For $3 whole dollars.
Men wield great swords. Swords of myth and legend. For you, this will suffice.
Any healing is double. Chains of Rage. Oh, can't afford it. Can't afford any of it. Shit, I'll just take some food. Oh. I'll take that. I'll take one more. Not the most fruitful of endeavours, but, you know, we got some food. And now we're in the Twisted Canyon.
It lives in every game. That initial moment where things begin.
So we've done all
I've
this.
worked on these cards all my days, and the canyon has been there from the outset.
So I guess we'll just end up with the sword again if we succeed. Okay. Draw one weapon. Oh yeah, it's a random weapon card, isn't it? So we could get something cool. We got a mace. Inflicts more damage the lower the health the wielder is. Its space damage is more, so we will equip it.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
Yes, it's the best approach that anyone's ever had. Stop questioning me.
Deeper towards our foe.
Our foe? You're the one who's
What brings you to play the game?
trolling all the others.
Ha. I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest.
I'll tell you.
You are silent.
I'll tell you, I'm doing a YouTube video. Jim Sterling. / Jim Sterling on YouTube. You know, I can make $2 off this video, so... Oh shit, not goblins. Being stout and meek, goblins know they cannot use strength or fear to survive. They rely on more mischievous methods. They steal from you when you're asleep and escape through magical portals. Okay, so how do we deal with that?
Win this and claim my
Night,
token.
you wait and find your belongings being riffled through by goblins. As soon as they notice you stirring, they run away with a piece of your equipment. They've also stolen some of your food. Bastards! They took my things! Oh no! 2 of goblins! I got the shield! I order! It's the first one I'm gonna fucking wallop. Oh no, he's still alive. God, come on. Okay, he's definitely dead. Okay, now gotta get the other one. He's got my food, which I need for living. Oh no, they've all got coins coming out of them. Okay. Feel okay about that. With the goblin threat dealt with, you continue on your way. This card's token is now yours. Don't mind if I do. Splap. The Dead
Greed.
King's Hall.
If it were not for greed, then who would play at this game?
You see an ancient, ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold spectacular wealth, but it will surely be guarded. 2 of skulls, 3 of dust. Attempt to take them by surprise? Yes, I will. Huge successes or 2 failures. It's a 50-50 shot, gang. That one. No, that one. Haha! Well, we ballsed that up. You are spotted as you approach and the creatures ready themselves for combat. So, here we Go. Skulls and dust. I can take them. Maybe I can't take them. Okay, here we go. He's got to concentrate. Bashy bashy. Slashy smashy. Ha 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 ha. Why are bandits working with skeletons? Makes no sense. You loot the room, the dealer draws you 3 game cards. This card's token is now yours. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Medium armor. Lovely.
Distinctly average. What do you expect me to say? Congratulations. Armor protects you from damage. The best armor, of course, does so much more.
Look at all the tokens we've got. How exciting for us. Yeah, I'm going to do this one and then we'll wrap it up. So this will be our last thing. Oh god, not the devil's choice.
I like this demon. He lies as often as he tells the truth.
A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your might, so-called hero. Choose your foe. What we got, what we got, what we got. Skulls. Does that make them harder? With the little red thing? I don't know. I don't know.
More skeletons for you to deal with.
Skip. Right. And I got my medium armor on now, so feeling pretty good about that.
I did not realize you were such a fearsome adversary.
Well, Steam's calling me a master combatant, so... No, I'm not even going to do that again. Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. I have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Food. Equipment. What we got, 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 what we got. Fortitude's breath. Every third encounter does not consume food. Press B button to shield bash attack. Cool. Health tonic 5, max health, look at that. So, that's Hand of Fate for you. It's amazing how not what it is that... I'm going to start the sentence again. It's amazing how it was not what I expected to such a degree. I was very blindsided by that, but I am enjoying this greatly. So that's nice. It's always nice when we play a game on Steam that's really quite cool. Hand of Fate, thumbs up from me. Recommended thus far. I mean, well, I've only played this much so far. It might turn to absolute shit by that very next card. But that's the point of the Hand of Fate. You never know what the cards will bring. Ooh, I'm gonna go now. Yeah. Perhaps look for this one on some live streaming at twitch.tv/Jimquisition. I may do some of this because this is promising stuff. Anyway, I'm off. I'm going to play more of this because I ain't got nothing else to do. But I'm going to play it off camera. See you later. Bye.